Auntie Greenleaf and the White Stag. Auntie Greenleaf was a bold old woman with a wild mane of gray hair that stuck out like straw and a crooked nose. She lived in a cottage surrounded by pine trees near Brookhaven and sold herbal remedies to the townspeople. Most people avoided her, but when someone fell ill, they sought her help, for it was said that Auntie Greenleaf was a witch. Her homemade cures worked too well to be natural. People believed she had made a pact with the devil or his minions. There was much whispering about Auntie Greenleaf in Brookhaven. It was said that once, after a farmer spoke to her rudely, she cursed his pigs, and they soon died one by one. One prominent townswoman dreamed of Auntie Greenleaf, and the next morning, her daughter fell into a fever and nearly died. Rumors also spread that Auntie Greenleaf and her witch friends had once sailed across the Atlantic in an eggshell to revel with English witches, then cast a spell on the shell to bring them home before sunrise. At the beginning of autumn, people in town started talking about a great white stag seen wandering the forest at night near Brookhaven. Several hunting parties tried to catch the beast, but bullets seemed to pass right through it. People began calling it a ghost stag. Around the same time, several women had trouble churning butter, and livestock started falling ill and dying. The townsfolk blamed the ghost stag. However, everyone who had suffered misfortune that month had also encountered Auntie Greenleaf. The people of Brookhaven set out on a great hunt, scouring the forest from dawn until nightfall. Finally, they spotted the white stag, the largest and fastest creature they had ever seen. Several men swore they had hit it with bullets, yet it kept running, leaving no trace of blood. They returned home empty-handed. One local farmer became obsessed with the white stag, hunting it every chance he got. But no matter how carefully he aimed, his bullets always seemed to miss. Convinced the stag was a witch, he melted silver and forged 3 bullets. Armed with his rifle, he set out once more. This time, he managed 3 shots, and the white stag actually began to limp, as if wounded. Then it straightened up and ran off. The farmer tracked it all the way to Auntie Greenleaf's cottage, but somehow lost sight of it in the dark. The next day, news spread that Auntie Greenleaf had fallen gravely ill. Strangely, at the same time, the town's livestock stopped dying, and the women's butter churns began working again. Less than a week later, Auntie Greenleaf passed away. The doctor who tended to her told the town's mayor that he had found 3 silver bullets lodged in her spine. After Auntie Greenleaf's death, the ghostly white stag was never seen or heard of in Brookhaven again.